Hello folks, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom, and today we have a very interesting story here for you guys. This comes courtesy of Newsweek, and it has to do with the Mexican president Lopez Obrador and Joe Biden. You heard it right, folks. So it says, again, this comes courtesy of Newsweek, and it says Mexico's president says Biden's promise of better treatment of migrants is causing the border surge. This is very true, and this is coming from the Mexican president. He's saying the rhetoric of Biden is causing people to surge the border. All right, if the Democrats don't say it here in the U.S., Mexico is going to say it. That's how crazy this is. So it says Mexican President Manuel Lopez Obrador, the left-wing politician whose name is often abbreviated as AMLO, placed blame for the border crisis on the Biden administration on Tuesday, implying that the president's team has allowed the perception that it is now easier to cross the border. He is causing this crisis. No one but Biden. No one. He is giving ammunition to not only the coyotes, but also those that are trafficking people. It says, Joe Biden's press secretary told reporters on Monday that the U.S. has dispatched envoys to Mexico and Guatemala in order to find a solution on how to reduce the number of migrants showing up at the southern border. But Mexico's president appears to side with Biden's conservative critics who say that his departure from former President Trump's hardline immigration policies has helped facilitate the new surge. Now, Jen Psaki, the press secretary of the Biden administration, said, I believe it was yesterday, that they are putting up ads, that they are running ads on TV and radio in places like Honduras and places like El Salvador and Guatemala and Mexico, discouraging people from coming over, from making the trip to the southern border. That they are even making comic strips and cartoons playing on TV to discourage people from making the trip. That's the way to do it, they said. Just saying, no, 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 and that's it. People don't care about that. These people are going to make the trip. You know why? Because the Biden administration is saying stimulus checks for illegal aliens, path to citizenship. Anyone that comes over that is, let's say, 17 years old, we're not going to send you back. You can come in. And then the people that are really living here are going to end up being your sponsors that can come in and just grab you and take you. We're not going to get your information. We're not going to get your name or your date of birth or where you came from or anything. No questions asked. Right? So those are the types of things that are selling points that are being given to coyotes and to smugglers for them to go out there in all of these different places where all these people are coming from, and using those as recruiting tools and as tools to say, hey, I can take you up north. It's going to cost you $15,000. I'll take you, they'll grab you, and you're free to go. And that's exactly what AMLO, the Mexican president, is saying. It says, so the Mexican president said in a report, quote, expectations were created that with the government of President Biden, there would be a better treatment for migrants, and that this has caused Central American migrants and also all over different countries wanting to cross the border, thinking that it's easier to do so now. It is easier to do so now. During the same conference, Obrador stressed that the U.S. should invest in Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador and the southern region of Mexico in order to take on the real reasons that so many migrants are compelled to take that trip north in the first place. He also blamed Biden for worsening the border crisis in part by ignoring why smugglers or traffickers are able to capitalize on local discontent and convince thousands to take the trip and cross the border. So what does the Biden administration say? Yeah, but, we're not causing this. We're putting comic strips on newspapers. We're playing cartoons on TV. We're telling people over the radio and on TV, don't come yet. It is not the right time. Instead of saying, don't come at all. You're not going to get through. Or keeping these countries like Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras accountable. Keeping them accountable for allowing these people to actually come over in the first place. Because remember what President Trump did back in 2017. He cut funding for these countries. If you do not take back the people that belong to you, if you do not take them back after we deport them, if you don't stop them from leaving your country, you are not going to get any of the funding that you are so used to getting now because you've been getting it for decades. You're no longer going to get that money if you do not stop these people. And what happened? Guatemala stepped up. El Salvador stepped up. Honduras stepped up. Why? Because they wanted the money. And they actually stopped them. But what does Biden do? What is the first thing that Biden did? The borders are open. That's exactly what he said. He started signing executive orders to give path to citizenship to people with DACA and TPS. That was the golden ticket for these people. And here they come. And it's actually taking the Mexican president to show them that what is going on at the border right now is a crisis. This is not being said by a Republican in the United States. This is not being said by a conservative, talking head or a host or whatever in the United States. This is being said by a leader of a country that is our neighbor to the south, that is a liberal himself, saying, Biden, you caused this. This surge of the border wasn't done by anything else other than you, because he is the one, Joe Biden is the one that deserves all of all of the criticism that is going on right now when it comes to this border crisis, because it's Biden's border crisis, no one else's. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below, and also make sure you subscribe and you click that bell if you are new. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and you like us on Facebook, and make sure you visit our website goldenstatetimes.com, because we have this headline and many other headlines on our website goldenstatetimes.com. So if you're looking for a place to get all your headlines every single morning, if you're sick and tired of Drudge, then make sure you go to goldenstatetimes.com and you check us out. Thank you so much, folks, and we will see you very soon. My name is Gent Goldstein, and I will see you here next time. Peace.